Welcome, folks, for Game 2 of our doubleheader. Motlow State Softball facing Walters State, the Lady Senators here in Tullahoma. They win the first game 7-3. Here is the final game of the day, and at the conclusion of this game, we will have the sophomore ceremonies for the Motlow State Sophomores. So we invite you to stick around after this game. We'll have all of that ceremony for you here on Game Time. Sammy Brown, she will once again be in the pitcher's circle to start Game 2. Addison Beach, the center fielder for Walters State, will lead off as she did in Game 1. She'll be followed by the shortstop, Brenna Hunley, and then it's the designated player, Lauren Rule. As we prepare to get started here, Game 2 on the Game Time Sports Network. Starting a little bit early. And the first pitch from Brown is up in the zone. Sammy did pitch a bit in Game 1, so the stats that I have are from when the day began and do not include Game 1's activities. That goes for pitching and hitting stats, as they have yet to be entered, as you can imagine. One ball, two strikes on Addison Beach. When the day started, she led the TCCAA in batting average, hitting .519. Shows bunt, pulls the bat back. The count even at 2 apiece. We now go full at 3-2. Again, Brenna Hunley, the shortstop, waits on deck. Another foul. Sammy Brown delivers, swung on, and over the head of Anna Owens at third. And the ball just still rolling around out in left field. Beach makes it all the way to third base. I guess you'd call that a triple. I say that because perhaps that was really just a double, and then kind of fumbling with the ball out in left field allowed her to advance. But nonetheless, she's on base. And the batter, Hunley, bunts home the run. So quick scoring. That did not take long. 1-0. They do get the out at first, as Hunley is successful with the sacrifice. Lauren Rule, the batter. Lauren with a homer in Game 1. Also came in and pitched rather effectively. She, the designated player in Game 2. The pitch from Brown scoots Rule off the plate. The first baseman, Brianna Silguero, is on deck for Walters State. Kaylin O'Neill catches the line drive for the second out. Silguero with a towering home run in game one. She hit it over that Traders Bank sign out in left field. She now the batter. Brown's pitch is outside. If Brianna can reach Jordan Pena, moving up in the order in game two for Coach Purser. Brittany Purser, the head coach for Walters State. Walters State now 16-7 in the conference, 23-20 overall. As Motlow State now 8-19 in conference play, 9-31 the overall record. Back up the middle, Anna Wood collects it and gets the out. Sticking with it, some good defense from the Buck shortstop for the third out, but the Lady Senators strike first. We move to the bottom of the first inning. This is the Game Time Sports Network. Since Lauren Rule is the designated player, the kind of flex player, she, in the pitcher circle, Allie Jones listed as the pitcher from the lineup, but again, we'll probably see Allie at some point. But Lauren Rule starts things off in the pitcher circle for Walters State, with Anna Wood, the shortstop, as usual, leading things off for the Bucks. A strike. 1-1. On deck, it's Emma Owens to be followed by Lily Brown. Then it'll be Morgan Osborne, Anna Owens, Kaylin O'Neill, Emily Robinson, Matea Ciramella, and McKenna King. Easy out for Silguero. Unassisted. One down. Emma Owens, the batter, the center fielder. Swings through the pitch from Lauren Rule. asking for time. Apparently not convinced on the pitch call. Now she's set and delivers. Mason Canopin behind the plate for Walters State. Casey Pillon had the first game behind the plate and hit a home run in that game one. One ball, two strikes on the Buck center fielder, Emma Owens. Emma will be one of the sophomores honored when this game concludes. A 2-2 count with Lily Brown waiting on deck. Lily will also be a sophomore honored. The count staying at 2-2 after the foul ball. Emma adjusting her swing on the off speed. We'll do it again on the 2-2 with one out. Down on strikes goes Owens. Two away. This is Lily Brown. Outside corner, Rule gets the first pitch strike. The cheering and chanting continuing, of course. Hey, they're having fun. I mean, that's what it should be about. Solid hit out to center field. Lily Brown keeps it going with two outs. Morgan Osborne, she's been hitting the ball well today. Had a triple in game one. Also a single. Swings through for a strike. Lily Brown on first. The pitch now to Osborne is outside. Morgan thinks that Rule taking a little too long, asks for time, steps out. That gets lifted out to left field and is foul. A huge gap between center and right field. The right fielder, Cameron Allen, playing real close to the line. And the center fielder, Beach, she's playing to pull. So consequently, there is all kinds of room between center and right. It's popped up. Silguero makes the play for the third out. We head to the top of the second with Walter State up by 1. Jordan Pena steps in to face Sammy Brown in the circle for the Motlow State Bucks. Jordan's had a good day at the plate already. She had a couple of hits in game one. Jordan, who is playing left field this game as she did in game one, will be followed by Michaela Franzen, the second baseman. That sneaks through between Robinson and Osborne at first and second. It's a leadoff base runner. Franzen, the second baseman. Cameron Allen due up next. She's on deck, the right fielder. Brown goes 2-0 on Franzen. Pena takes second base. McKenna King sailing a throw over, but does not get there in time. 2 balls, 1 strike. Three and one. It is uncanny when you place that center field camera, the umpire will always find it. Ball 4. 2 runners on. Yeah, it's just uncanny. The umpire or a center fielder will stand in a spot where you can't see the cat. Isn't that crazy how that works? No matter where you place that center field camera. Cameron Allen, the batter. 2 runners on after Pena singled and Franzen walked. Cameron's a freshman from Frisco, Texas. They're just outside of Dallas. Pena makes it to third. But Franzen stays put at first. One ball, 1 strike. Cameron went to Lone Star High School. Boy, that's how you know you're in Texas. I still consider myself a Texan. I was born in the Lone Star State. As that is shot out to center field, Emma Owens makes the catch. Pena scores. Sammy Brown cuts off the throw. Allen flies out to center as Nia Mullins, the third baseman, now the batter. That's a shot in the gap. That's going to roll all the way to the fence. The runner being waved home. She scores. And now the ball gets away. And running all the way home. Some sloppy defense on the part of the Bucks, which usually does not happen. That allows 2 runs to score. Mullins comes all the way around, as does Franzen. Coach Janice Morey has the whole team in the circle, not just the infield. Gives Sammy Brown a pat on the back, but is rather animated to the rest of the squad, as is certainly understandable after just some sloppy defensive play, not taking care of the ball there, and that resulted in some unearned runs. The powwow breaks up in the circle as Mason Canopin, the catcher, now. Foul back. Cannabin's a freshman from Dobbs Ferry, New York. That to Wood at short. The out is made, 2 down. Usually if a ball gets hit Anna's way at shortstop, it'll end up being an out. We're back to the top of the order already with Addison Beach, who doubled her first time. Sammy Brown, the 1-0, 2-0. The Bucks looking to get the third out here so they can get back in the dugout and make some inroads in this 4-0 deficit. There is a called strike to go, 2-1. Make that 3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strike. This umpire pretty good too at showing the count. We now go 3-2. A full count on the leadoff batter for Walter State. If Addison can get on, we'll see Brenna Hundley, the shortstop for the Lady Senators. There's over to Wood, and as usual, she is the vacuum cleaner over there. She'll get it taken care of, make a nice on-target throw. The top of the second is complete after the Bucks allow 3 runs to score in that inning. The Bucks third baseman Anna Owens takes her spot in the box as we get this bottom of the inning underway. Lauren Rule in the circle for Walter State. The pitch skips in to make it 2-0. Kaylin O'Neill and Shorty Robinson. They are the next 2 batters. The off-speed misses. case you couldn't tell, the count is 3-0. Now ball 4. A leadoff runner for Motlow State. As Owens works the walk. Kaylin O'Neill, the left fielder. Now the batter. Assistant coach Emma Frost. She going out to have a talk with Rule, the pitcher. She just seems to be going over Rule's wind-up pitching motion after the 4-pitch walk. We'll get back to it with O'Neill at the plate. Kaylin's a freshman, went to Riverdale High in Murfreesboro. And as I've said in the last couple of games, her bat has really started to come around recently. She's been making good contact. Emily Robinson, a.k.a. Shorty, on deck for the Bucks. Canavan tries to frame it, doesn't get the call. Rule asking where it was. The umpire indicating it was high. 2 balls, no strikes to the Bucks left fielder. Rule delivers as she winds up for the 2-1 pitch with a runner on. And the runner makes it down to second base. That, of course, is Anna Owens after she was walked. Back-to-back walks. Puts 2 runners on with nobody out for Emily Robinson, the first baseman. They are not only cheering in the Motlow State dugout, they are also dancing. Yeah, they need to cheer up over there. Robinson looks at a first pitch strike. Yep, still standing there. Another strike for Rule. Robinson facing an 0-2 count. Nobody out, 2 runners on. A prime opportunity for the Bucks to put a run or 2 on the board. Down on strikes, first out. Matea Ciramella. She the designated player, and now the batter. And the up, yep, still standing in the shot. She looks at a first pitch ball. After Matea, McKenna King, the catcher, due up. Matea and McKenna, the number 8 and number 9 hitters, then we'll be back to the top of the order with Anna Wood. Ciaramella puts it through. The runner held at third. A nice decision by Coach Janice Morey, coaching third. Holding the runner Owens, I do think she would have been cut down at the plate. That was a pretty good throw. So Ciaramella with the single to center. McKenna King. She has an opportunity to play hero of sorts. Bases loaded, 1 out. McKenna, the tying run at the plate. And timeout is called. It's interesting. It's been breezy here all day, and now the wind is virtually non-existent. A run scores as Hundley not able to field that hit cleanly. That should have been an out, possibly a double play ball. But Brenna Hundley not able to come up with it. The bags remain full of bucks. Still just 1 out. King doing a great job of putting the ball in play. Good things happen when you do that. That continues to set this up as a potential big inning for Motlow State. As just 1 out, bases loaded, and the top of the order in the batter's box with Anna Wood. We know Anna can. Never mind. That is hit out to left field. The runner does tag. So, hey, an RBI sac fly, putting the ball in play. Again, good things happen. That does score a run, cutting the lead in half. 2 away now for Emma Owens. Doing the appeal, thinking that the runner left early. All right, Mr. Umpire, keep walking, stand right in. There you go. There you go. Hey, he's where he's supposed to be. I'm just giving him a hard time. Owens, and that gets past Mullins at third. The inning stays alive. We've got bases loaded once again. Emma putting the bat on the ball. Lily Brown. She has a single to center in this game. Tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Bases loaded. Looking for some two-out magic for Motlow State. A 2-0 count to Lily Brown with a chance to, as she looks at a strike, a chance to get the Bucks closer. Two balls, one strike. Lifted out to left field, and the play is made. So the sides retire, but hey, the Bucks do manage to put a couple on the board in the bottom of the second, and you would hope that more could have come from that, but hey, we still got a lot left to play as we move to the top of the third on the Game Time Sports Network. Brenna Hunley, the batter. She looks at a first pitch strike from Sammy Brown. Lauren Rule and Brianna Silguero due up next. Anna Wood with the play. And they are saying that Robinson was able to get her foot down. She was lifted off the bag, but she did get down in time to retire Hunley, one out. Lauren Rule, a line out to left field. She hit the ball extremely hard, but right at Kaylin O'Neill in left. Lauren looks at a first pitch strike. Oh, 0-2 on Lauren Rule, who hit her 9th homer of the year in Game 1. Anna Wood, don't think she would have gotten her anyway. So we'll call that, I'm not the official scorer, but what the heck, I'll act like I am, and we'll say that was a hit. Pinch runner for Rule. Lily Killebrew, a freshman from Charlotte, Tennessee. Went to Creekwood High. About 20 years ago, I used to call Dixon County High School Dixon County Cougar baseball and softball on radio. And Creekwood, a big rival of Dixon County. Silguero trying to drop the bunt to move the runner over, but it is foul. Throw down to second, not in time. The pitch was a strike to Silguero. High and outside for a ball. Yep, there you go. Standing right there. Okay. And that center field, that's the best shot that we have. And it just, well. Looking the runner back. And Silguero is retired. The runner can advance. Good play from Anna Owens at third. Jordan Pena singled to right field in her first at bat. She now the batter, the left fielder for the Lady Senators. Osborne scoops. Oh, mercy. It gets through Morgan's legs. That never happens. The fifth run scoring on the error. Michaela Franzen reached her first time on a base on balls. She now the batter. Cameron Allen waits on deck. Gets the strike. That finds the grass. Two runners on. Franzen with the single to center. Cameron Allen. She flied out to center, her initial at bat. The right fielder now stepping in from the right-handed batter's box. And, yep, standing right there. Swung on and fouled. Cameron Allen, the batter, a .261 average. In all fairness, she's not seen a whole lot of action. So that .261 average, not anything to really hold against her. Gets a solid single there. The runner being waved home. She will bring across the sixth run for Walter State. Cameron Allen putting the ball in play with authority. Nia Mullins, she had one of the crazier runs her first time up. Hit the ball and due to multiple errors, went all the way around and scored. Certainly not an inside the park home run. I mean, ultimately that was the result. She did score, but it was through the defensive miscues that occurred. Janice Morey, she has worn a path from the dugout out to the pitcher circle in this one. She is such a fine and patient coach. She can be stern, but she never seems to get overly animated and heated at players, which I think they respect and appreciate. They know she means business, but she is not one to certainly belittle or berate a player, which you would think that would be the mantra for all coaches, but sadly we know that's not the case. Back to it. First pitch swinging right at Anna Wood. Hot shot collected by the Buck shortstop as Mullins lines out for the third out. Let's move it along. We'll head to the bottom of the third on the Game Time Sports Network. Earlier, we had indicated that Allie Jones was listed on the lineup as the starting pitcher. But with the whole flex system and whatnot that they have in softball, she did not start, but she's out there now, as we suspected would be the case, that we would see her at some point. I have seen this young lady pitch before, and she is quite good. She's a sophomore. Went to Claiborne County High in New Tazewell, Tennessee. This will be her 22nd appearance on the year. 56 innings of work up to this point. 25 strikeouts, a 3-6 record. And a 6.00 earned run average. Again, in softball, that whole ERA thing at softball, I mean, I don't know how much credence really should be put on ERA in softball. I mean, if it's low, I mean, that's good, but really don't hold it against these pitchers when they have the ERAs in the 5s and the 6s, especially if they're a reliever. You know, and of course, this is true in baseball, too. I mean, you can come in relief as a pitcher and have one lousy inning, and your ERA just goes, ballistic. So really not a complete picture of performance. Two balls and no strikes The batter is Morgan Osborne. I guess that's important to point out. Morgan, she's been putting the ball in play today. She's had some success, and then she's had some tough luck, hitting stuff right at people. She's got a 3-0 count. I'm willing to bet she's going to watch this one go by. And she does, 3-1. Right field. That is a fair ball. Morgan hoofing it around first and makes it to second. That just landed inside the fair line down the right field line. It's a double for Morgan Osborne. Anna Owens, the batter. All right, Mr. Umpire, keep step. All right, stop right there. Okay, he never disappoints. Loves to stand right in front of the batter there. First pitch strike from Allie Jones. Foul tip. An 0-2 count. The pitch now to Owens. Back up the box. Grabbed by the second baseman. Franzen making the play for the out. Kaylin O'Neill, who walked her first time up, is now the batter. Osborne on third. An 0-2 hole for Kaylin O'Neill as Shorty Robinson waits on deck. One ball, two strikes. The pitch from Jones. Lifted foul, back out of play. Oh, as that gets away from Jones. An even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets past Hundley. Putting the ball in play, as I've said. Good things happen. The run scores. That was Osborne who crosses the plate for the third run, cutting the lead in half. Still just one out for Emily Robinson. Jones sails it over everybody, and that allows O'Neill to make it to second base. A 1-0 count on the first baseman, Robinson. Runner on second with one out. More of an opportunity for the Bucks to chip away at this 3-run lead. Put in play. Calling for it, the second baseman. That is Franzen, making the second out. Matea Ciramella steps in with a single to her credit in this game, a single to center. Allie Jones delivers. The ball is high. Appealing to see if Ciramella went around. No, they say, the count remaining at 2-0. A 2-1 count with McKenna King dancing over in the on-deck circle to the chant. Another fine play from Beach in center. That's about the third or fourth laying out catch he has made today. That stops the threat as we move to the top of the fourth on the Game Time Sports Network. It's the catcher, Mason Canopin, at the plate. A fair ball down the left field line. That rolls in the corner for a double for the Lady Senator catcher. We're back to the top of the order for Walters State with Addison Beach. She drops a bunt, and the throw made for the out. Runner advances to third. Brenna Hundley, the batter. The shortstop for Walters State, Lauren Rule, is waiting on deck. First pitch swinging. That's a hot shot down the line, but it is called foul. Sammy Brown steps in and delivers the pitch. Out to center field. Emma Owens drifting under it. She makes the catch, but tagging up and scoring is Canopin. It's a sac fly for Brenna Hundley. Lauren Rule, the batter. Just a massive cut, just a little under it, fouling it away. The off-speed missing inside. Nice pitch. Fastball, outside corner. And that's fouled off of King. She's smiling like, hey, it's all good. Yeah, she's out there yucking it up. She is always smiling and happy anyway. Even when she gets hit by a 150-mile-an-hour foul ball. The pitch from Brown. Solid hit. Kaylin O'Neill retrieves it. The inning continues. Brianna Silguero, the batter. Brown's pitch is low. In this game, Briannas has popped up and grounded out to third. Anna Wood can't catch up to it, so 2 runners on. Silguero with the single. That will bring up Jordan Pena. As the umpire prepares to stand in the shot. Is he going to move over a little? Kind of. I don't know. That's not so bad. We can keep that there. I hate to have the batter and the catcher covered up. Owens can't catch up. She lays out. 1 run scores. Silguero, she's hoofing it to the home plate, and she too scores to make it 9-3. Pena just continues to knock the cover off the ball. Emma Owens gave it a valiant effort. Oh, so close. Looks like Haley Cartwright's going to come in the pitcher's circle to give Sammy Brown some respite. This is sophomore day. The sophomores will be recognized at the conclusion of this game. And, of course, we'll have that for you. We'll stick around and cover the ceremony for you. We do appreciate the nice comments that we have received. People appreciative that we're covering these games. Well, hey, we're appreciative of all of the coaches' support, and especially that of the athletic director here, Ross Fanning. Ross in his second year and, making some changes. And, things are certainly on the upswing in many respects here at Motlow State, due in large part to Ross's efforts. And he is the one that made the decision to bring us on to live stream these games. And we are certainly appreciative and indebted to him for doing so. So if you like what you've seen and want us to continue, hey, I'm not above asking for for some positive, positive reinforcements. Reach out to athletic director Ross Fanning and let him know you'd love us to be around some more. Anna Owens comes up with the third out on the pop-up. The bottom of the fourth inning. It will bring the Bucks back up to the plate. In hopes of closing this 5-run deficit now. Stay with us. We'll be back shortly on the Game Time Sports Network. McKenna King steps in the batter's box to face Allie Jones in the circle. First pitch swinging, and first pitch hit. King at first. Top of the order for the Bucks with Anna Wood. Once again, there is that huge gap between the center fielder and the right fielder. As Cameron Allen playing close to the line, and Beach in center field, she's playing as if a right-handed batter were up at the plate looking to pull. So, again, huge hole out there. Be nice if perhaps Anna could lift one out that direction. Well, I guess I should pick on Brenna Hundley now for standing in the shot, but I won't do that. Two balls, two strikes to Anna Wood. Little bloop over to Hundley for the out. Emma Owens, she reached on an error her last time at the plate. McKenna King still standing at first base. The pitch from Jones, high and inside. Pitch got away. Ball got away from him in the Walter State bullpen. It sailed into the field of play. Carla Burge again warming up in that Walter State bullpen. One out, one ball, one strike. The pitch to Owens is high. Venture, it's probably pretty easy to send a pitch to Emma Owens that's high. I mean, she's only 5'2". That was lined out to the second baseman, Franzen. A heads-up play on her part, or she would have no head, because that was a bullet that went right to her face. Lily Brown, the batter. McKenna King still at first base. The 2-0 count on the Bucks right fielder Lily Brown. The cleanup hitter Morgan Osborne is on deck. Ooh, gets a strike call there. That looked high and outside. Coach Morey in the third base coach's box shaking her head. I agree with you on that one, Coach. The 2-2 pitch coming from Allie Jones. Get the lead runner. As Hundley scoops it up and gets King at second base for the third out. The top of the fifth coming up. Haley Cartwright in the circle for the Bucks as Coach Brittany Purser making a change with a pinch hitter. In for Cameron Allen. Number 4, Faith Whited, a sophomore, Jefferson City, Tennessee. This will only be Faith's 6th at-bat of the year. So I'm sure she's excited to get in there. First pitch from Cartwright misses. The next batter is Nia Mullins, the third baseman. Puts the bat on the ball. Anna Wood grabs it, and Sammy Brown now at first can't make the play. Can't come up with it. Whited reaches. As Nia Mullins, the third baseman, now steps in. She'll be followed by the catcher, Mason Canopin. Cartwright's pitch high and outside. 3-0. Mullins taking all the way, and that is a 4-pitch walk. Nobody out, 2 runners on, as Mason Canopin, the batter. Brown makes the catch at first on the pop-up. Addison Beach back at the plate. Every time I look up, this young lady's batting again. She's the leadoff batter. She'll be followed by Brenna Hundley. And a little blooper that lands in shallow right field. Bases loaded. 1 away. Brenna Hundley. She's grounded out and flied out. Also had a sacrifice bunt. Popped up, but out of play, foul. It's interesting. The wind just got very cool. Looking at radar, there are no showers in the area. Emma Owens tries to lay out and come up with it, but cannot. 2 runs cross. Hundley with the 2 RBI single to center field. After a nice effort from Emma Owens. Coach Morey pops out of the dugout. We wish to repeat that this is sophomore day. With that, there will be recognition of the 7 sophomores on this team at the conclusion of this game. We'll keep the cameras rolling and the live stream up for you so that you can enjoy the ceremonies in the event you can't be here. We know how life is. It's tough to make these kinds of things, even as much as you wish you could for various reasons, whether you got to work or health or $4 a gallon gas. You know, hey, I get it. For somebody that does as much driving as I do, oh, my gosh. I was telling my wife here, I believe it was last week, I spent almost $400 on gas. That does kind of make any profit margin disappear. I feel for those that, the truckers and landscape people. I mean, you know, you got to fill up all those lawnmowers and other equipment. You've got gas-powered blowers and all that stuff. I mean, man. As Lauren Rules swings at the first pitch from Haley Cartwright. And it's a swing and a miss for a strike. So, whatever reason that you aren't here, hey, we got you covered. We'll keep the stream open and hopefully give you a taste of what the ceremony's all about when this concludes, when this game's over. But yeah, it's strange. The temperature has dropped here. Granted, I know that the sun is getting lower in the sky, and we have, it's been cloudy for the most part all day. 2 balls, 1 strike. King comes up with the pitch as it was outside and in the dirt. Three-one pitch to Rule and 3-2. The off speed fooled Lauren a little. There is rain in the forecast here in Tullahoma at around 5 o'clock. Rule down on strike. That's a big out, as that young lady is quite the hitter. 2 away. And speaking of players that are quite the hitter, this young woman also, she has really tattooed the ball a couple of times. This is Brianna Silguero. In game 1, if you weren't with us, she hit a homer about 10 feet over that Traders Bank sign out there. Right at Owens at third. The line out for the third out. The bottom of the 5th inning. That's what we will have when we return on the Game Time Sports Network.
Press box. Press box. Yellow. Press box. 11. It's 11-3.
Carla Burge back in the pitcher's circle. And I actually had the score correct earlier. And I subtracted a run earlier because I was going by the scoreboard here at the ballpark. And between innings, I asked, hey, is that right? Because I had one more run. Anyway, they have gone back and corrected that. So I, too, have it as 11-3. So in case you're wondering what was going on there, that's the deal. As Morgan Osborne, the batter. Carla Burge, we saw her for a bit in game 1 in the circle. Three and 0 to the second baseman for the Bucks as she looks at a strike to make it 3-1. Morgan continues to hit the ball well here today. The off-speed finds the plate. We go full at 3-2 with Anna Owens and Kaylin O'Neill due up next. Morgan is retired for the first out. Anna Owens, the batter. Off the glove of Burge. Owens finds her way on base. With one out, Kaylin O'Neill will step into the left-handed batter's box. Stepping on the bag, Silguera. She elects to not throw down to second because nobody was on the base when she was ready to fire, so wisely holding up rather than just slinging it over there hoping somebody would catch it. So the second out on the fielder's choice. It's a pinch hitter for Shorty Robinson. It's Haley Cartwright. Well, I guess since she's in there as a pitcher now, they can put her in the batting order. The out retired. So the Bucks held scoreless in the bottom of the fifth. The top of the sixth is mere moments away on the Game Time Sports Network. Well, apparently they're just going to throw in the towel and call this one. So that is your final. I guess the 8-run rule there came into play as the bottom of the inning. They came up scoreless, so that makes sense. That will conclude the game. However, it does not conclude our sticking around as there are sophomore day ceremonies to get to. So we'll probably have a bit of a delay here while they get set up for such things. So we invite you to just be patient while they have their setup and such to get ready for the sophomore day activities. We'll just keep it right here.
Welcome to the 2026 Motlow State Softball Sophomore Day as we honor our sophomores' hard work and dedication to Motlow State. First up, number 2, McKenna King. McKenna is escorted by her grandmother, Peggy King. After Motlow, McKenna's future plans are to be determined. Her favorite memory is teaching the team new cheers. McKenna describes her time here as a learning experience that helped her grow both personally and physically. McKenna would also like to say that she wants to thank her grandmother for everything she's done for her and her coaches and teammates for everything along the way. McKenna King. Number 3, Emma Owens. Emma is being escorted by her parents, TJ and Christy Owens, and her little sister, Riley. After Motlow, Emma plans to continue her education in a sonography program and become an OB/GYN. Her favorite memory of Motlow is walking across the interstate with her teammates to get tropical smoothie, only to find it closed, then getting ice cream instead before getting caught in the rain and having to call for a ride. Emma describes her time here as unforgettable memories and friendships. She wants to thank her parents for everything they have done for her and always supporting her, and her teammates for all the memories. She will never forget this time with them. Emma Owens. Number 7, Samora Brown. Samora is escorted by her mother, Renee Brown, and her father, Bryant Brown. After Motlow, Samora plans to continue her education at the University of Mississippi in the Allied Health Students Radiological Sciences program. Her favorite memory is the team bonding moments outside of softball. She describes her time here as eye-opening, helping her grow not only as a player but as a person. She wants to thank her family for always supporting her and the coaches for believing in her even when she didn't believe in herself, and her teammates. Y'all mean so much to me. This has been a special journey. Samora Brown. Number 10, Haley Cartwright. Haley is escorted by Shelly Cartwright. After Motlow, she plans to coach and own a daycare. Her favorite memory is van rides with her teammates and the day they ran across the highway together to get ice cream. Haley describes her time here as a supportive but challenging environment that pushed her to grow. She also wants to thank her mom for everything she's done for her and all the coaches who've helped her grow and her teammates for making this such a great experience. Haley Cartwright. Number 11, Lily Brown. Lily is escorted by her mom, Lindsay Bocum, and her stepdad, Tristan McMahon. After Motlow, she plans to attend dental school and become a dental hygienist. Her favorite memory is riding in Coach Macy's van, singing with teammates, and spending time together off the field. She describes her time here as an amazing experience that helped her grow and discover who she is. She would also like to thank her coaches for giving her the opportunity and believing in her, and for her teammates. Playing with y'all has meant so much to me. I'll always be grateful for the memories we've made. Lily Brown. Number 14, Matea Saramella. Matea is escorted by Matt and Garna Saramella. After Motlow, Matea plans to attend cosmetology school and one day open her own salon. Her favorite memory is all the time spent with her teammates, especially the conversations and games on long bus rides. Matea describes her time here as full of growth on and off the field while building lifelong friendships. She would also like to thank her parents for everything they have done for her and her coaches and teammates for making this such a special experience. To the freshmen, don't take this for granted. It goes by fast, so enjoy it and make the most of it. Matea Saramella. Number 19, Anna Wood. Anna is escorted by Sean and Sarah Wood and Richard and Tina Woodard. After Motlow, Anna plans to graduate with a degree in health science and become a certified personal trainer. Her favorite memories come from time spent with her teammates outside of softball, building friendships, and making memories beyond the game. Anna describes her time here as a challenging but rewarding journey filled with growth, friendships, and unforgettable moments. She is really grateful for everyone who's been a part of this journey, her family, coaches, and teammates. This has been more than just softball for me. It's the people and the memories that made it so special. Anna Wood. Please give these sophomores a round of applause.
There you have it as the sophomore day ceremonies come to a close here on the campus of Motlow State. I must also say it has been a real pleasure to watch these young ladies, the entire team, of course, but these young ladies as well. In addition to being good players and good teammates, they're great people. And their parents and everybody needs to be so proud, and I know they are. As they all get together to get some photos. Now a nice shot of just the team. Those of us that are up in years, we know how quick this goes by, right? Man, you blink and it was 40 years ago. And you look back and say, yeah, this was one of the best times of my life. And hopefully they have made some memories and friends that will last a lifetime. That's going to do it for us here today. I'm sure the Bucks wish they could have come away with some victories here today, but nonetheless, as always, they really put their heart and soul into every pitch, every play, and sometimes it just doesn't go your way. So again, I'm Jay Harper. This is the Game Time Sports Network. We have had fun covering softball this season, and we hope we'll see you at Columbia State for the TCCAA softball and baseball tournament coming up in early May. So that's going to do it for us here. I'm Jay Harper, Game Time Sports Network. If you like what we've done and hope to continue to see it, we're always working to improve things here. We know we've always got many ways to improve stuff. A lot of times we're victims of internet connections and equipment that fails, blah, blah, blah. But nonetheless, if you do like what we've been able to provide, hey, we're not above asking you to contact Ross Fanning, the